July 2004, a 19-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo stands weeping on the field in Lisbon. His nation's Euro final dream shattered by an unfancied Greece. Fast forward 12 years to Paris, Ronaldo, now a battle-hardened captain, limps off injured in another European final, only to storm back to the sideline, commanding his teammates to a historic triumph. How did a boy from a tiny island in Madeira overcome heartbreak, skepticism, and relentless pressure to become a legend? This is the story of Cristiano Ronaldo, a saga of talent, obsession, sacrifice, and legacy. Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro was born in 1985 on Madeira, a remote Portuguese island, into humble beginnings. His father, a kitman at a local amateur club, introduced him to football early. From the start, young Ronaldo's life was marked by hardship and fierce determination. At age 12, he left his home and family to join Sporting Lisbon's academy on the mainland. A lonely move for a shy island boy chasing a dream. At 15, that dream nearly ended. Ronaldo was diagnosed with a racing heart condition that required laser surgery. Doctors warned it could cut short his football aspirations, but the procedure went well, and Ronaldo was back training within days. Adversity only fueled his resolve. As a boy, he was thin and often mocked by city kids for his Madeiran accent. However, as a teenager, Ronaldo responded by outworking everyone, first to training, last to leave. Those who saw him then recall his almost obsessive practice routine. Each challenge, homesickness, health scares, even expulsion from school, only strengthened his will to succeed. By 2002, at just 17, he had fought his way into Sporting's first team. Then, in August 2003, a dazzling performance against Manchester United so impressed Sir Alex Ferguson that the legendary coach signed the 18-year-old winger on the spot. For Ronaldo, it was the lifeline he'd sacrificed so much for, a chance on football's biggest stage. In England, Ronaldo transformed from a talented but inconsistent teenager into a superstar. Under Ferguson's tough love at Manchester United, he learned to pair his flair with an end product. He hit the gym to build strength, honed his endgame, and by the 2007-08 season, he was nearly unstoppable, scoring 42 goals and leading United to both Premier League and Champions League titles. That year, at 23, he was crowned the world's best player. The skinny kid with frosted tips had become a goal-scoring machine and a household name. But he was only getting started. In 2009, Ronaldo earned a dream move to Real Madrid for world record fee. In Spain, under the brightest spotlight, he somehow elevated his game further. Year after year, he shattered records, at one point scoring 40 league goals in a season, a La Liga record at the time. He delivered Real Madrid its coveted La Decima European Cup in 2014 and spearheaded an era of dominance, with the club winning 4 Champions League titles in 5 years. By 2016, he had become Real's all-time leading scorer, and his personal trophy cabinet swelled with 5 Ballon d'Or awards, the sport's highest individual honor. Sustaining greatness, however, exacted a toll. Ronaldo's success brought fierce scrutiny and periodic conflict. Every match, every goal, every gesture was dissected by fans and media worldwide. His fiery competitiveness sometimes boiled over, as in the 2006 World Cup, when a wink to his bench after an opponent's red card made him England's public enemy #1. He received death threats and vicious headlines back then, a shock that could have broken a lesser character. Instead, Ronaldo channeled the criticism to fuel his improvement, returning to Manchester that season to win back even his harshest critics through performance. Still, the spotlight was unrelenting. At Real Madrid, despite delivering trophies galore, he occasionally clashed with the club hierarchy and a demanding fanbase. By 2018, feeling underappreciated after nearly a decade of service, Ronaldo made a bold change and transferred to Juventus in Italy. In turn, he continued to win, adding Serie A titles, but the Champions League glory Juventus craved narrowly escaped him. And time was catching up. Ronaldo remained supremely fit, but in his mid-30s, he had to adapt his game from explosive winger to predatory striker as age gently eroded his once blistering pace. By 2021, Ronaldo returned to Manchester United amid fanfare, seeking a final chapter at the club that made him. He still scored important goals, but the team struggled, and tensions grew. The proud veteran bristled at being benched and questioned the club's direction publicly. In late 2022, after an explosive interview criticizing United's management, Ronaldo's contract was terminated by mutual agreement. It was an ugly end to his homecoming, a rare public failure in a career defined by triumphs. The same winter, at the 2022 World Cup in Qatar, Ronaldo faced the bitter taste of decline on the global stage. For the first time in his 5 World Cups, he was left out of the starting lineup in knockout games, a sign that even living legends aren't immune to father time. When Portugal fell in a stunning quarter-final upset, a tearful 37-year-old Ronaldo walked off down the tunnel, the World Cup trophy he craved still out of reach. Many wondered if that was the final chapter. Yet Ronaldo refused to yield. In 2023, he jolted the football world by signing with Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia. Critics derided it as a step down, claiming the superstar was cashing in his final years. Ronaldo saw it otherwise, a fresh challenge and a chance to blaze new trails. True to form, he embraced the pioneer's mantle. He quickly became the face of the Saudi Pro League and broke the league's scoring record in his first full season. Off the pitch, he spoke of inspiring growth in the region. To be the first big star to come here is an honor. People look at Cristiano as an example, not just on the pitch, but also off it, he said. The pressure to perform followed him even there, but Ronaldo thrived on it. In 2023, he led Al Nassr to a domestic cup title, and by 2025, at nearly 40 years old, he had helped Portugal clinch another international honor, scoring in the UEFA Nations League finals as Portugal won the trophy once more. His late career exploits quieted many critics. Still, the adversity he withstood in those years, controversies, benchings, and the inevitable toll of aging, humanized a hero once painted as superhuman. Through it all, Ronaldo never lost his burning drive to compete and win. Cristiano Ronaldo's legacy extends far beyond the goals and trophies, and there are plenty of those. Statistically, he is one of the most accomplished players in history, over 900 career goals. The most international goals ever by a male player, more than 200 caps for Portugal, records that may stand for generations. But the numbers only tell part of the story. Ronaldo's true impact lies in his ability to inspire others and redefine professionalism in football. He showed that with unwavering work ethic and self-belief, a kid from a small island could rise to the very top of the global game. Generations of young players idolized his every move, trying to copy his free kick stance, his gravity-defying leap, his trademark goal celebration echoing in parks and schoolyards worldwide. Alongside Lionel Messi, his great rival, Ronaldo pushed the sport into a golden era of excellence, their duel capturing imaginations worldwide and proving that records were meant to be broken. Off the field, Ronaldo became one of the world's most recognizable athletes, a name known even to those who never watched football. He was a marketing force and style icon, yet he also used his fame for good. Despite amassing great wealth, Ronaldo remembered his roots and responsibility to others. He quietly donated millions to charities and disaster relief, funding children's hospitals, covering life-saving surgeries, and supporting global causes from cancer treatment to earthquake aid. In 2015, he was even named the world's most charitable sportsperson. He embraced his role as a global ambassador, whether by serving as a UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador or simply by spreading the gospel of football to new markets. His business ventures, the County Route 7 brand hotels, clothing lines, and more, and his massive social media presence set new standards for athlete entrepreneurs. By 2025, he had reportedly become the first active footballer billionaire, a testament to his unparalleled brand value. Yet for all the fame and fortune, Ronaldo's most enduring impact might be the hope he instilled in fans. He showed that greatness isn't a born trait but a daily choice, the choice to practice longer, to overcome setbacks, to never be satisfied. As the dust settles on an extraordinary career, Ronaldo's story remains deeply human. It's the story of a boy who begged for extra training, left home to chase a vision, pushed himself to the edge of perfection, and sometimes paid dearly for obsession. It's a story of leadership and patriotism, of uplifting teammates and carrying a nation's hopes. In Madeira, the airport now bears his name, a lasting symbol of pride inspired by his feats. And the world, countless kids have picked up a ball because of Ronaldo, daring to believe that, too, might defy the odds. In the end, Cristiano Ronaldo's legacy is not merely in the records he set, but in the lives he touched and the inspiration he provided. The cost of greatness for him was high, measured in tears, sweat, and sacrifice, but its value echoes in a lasting legacy that will endure long after he hangs up his boots. Ronaldo's journey, from a poor island boy to a global legend, will be remembered as a testament to ambition and resilience, an immortal chapter in the story of football. If stories like Cristiano Ronaldo's journey inspire you, if you believe football is more than just goals and trophies, then this channel is for you. Subscribe to Immortal Football for deep, human stories behind the greatest players the game has ever known. Because legends never fade, they become immortal.